Well, hello there, sweet friends, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are having a fantastic day whenever you're watching this. But if I'm getting this uploaded on Valentine's Day, well then I just want to wish you and your loved ones a wonderful and beautiful Valentine's Day, and I hope it's filled with love, laughter, and joy. But I want to bring some more love and joy into your life with some thrifty decorating ideas. And today's a special one because if you cannot tell, I'm in the office and it looks a little different. And that is because I did a mini makeover of this room, and all the ideas can apply to any area of your home. So if you're wanting to do a thrifty makeover in your front entryway, your bathroom, your kitchen, your bedroom, wherever, these ideas can apply to you. Now, this video is going to be definitely longer than 15 minutes, so sit back, relax, maybe enjoy a nice warm cup of coffee or tea, and definitely stay till the end as I will be doing a full reveal, full room tour. This video is mainly a decorate with me where I show you how to do this DIY thrifted plant wall, and pretty much everything in this room is thrifted. But before we get started, if you are new here, hi, hello, and welcome. My name is Olivia, and here on my channel I like to create all sorts of feel-good content, just plain out good for the soul. So if that interests you, I would love for you to join my YouTube family, especially if you're wanting to learn how to flip and transform spaces in your home using thrifted decor. Then you'll definitely want to stick around for this year. Anyways, we are going to get started on today's video, so without further ado, let's get started.
Alrighty, sweet friends, I'm sharing a few before clips from previous videos to give you an idea of what the room used to look like. And the main thing that bothered me in this room was the wall color. I liked the blue while it lasted, but just trying to decorate, it makes it really difficult to get a coherent color palette. So I will be changing the blue to Alabaster by Sherwin-Williams. It is an off-white shade. I'll be sure to leave all the paint names linked down below. And then I also transformed my little buffet. As you can see right there, I just painted it with extra white trim paint in a semi-gloss sheen. And as you can see, here's the before clip of the little buffet I found off of Facebook Marketplace for $70. I sort of refinished it a little bit with this grayish white stain to make it look more old and distressed. You guys know I've been needing to do this, and I just simply layered on the paint with a roller. I tried the first few coats. You want to do super thin. If you're painting any sort of furniture piece, definitely make sure that there is texture for the paint to grip onto. This furniture piece I didn't need to sand because it was already super grainy. But as you can see, just lather on that paint and it gives it a very shabby chic look. And then props to my mom for giving me these sweet little knobs as a part of my birthday present. And I think that they go perfectly. She bought them for me for this little buffet because she knows I've been wanting to redo it. But anyways, you guys, so yes, as you can see, the walls are no longer blue. They are a beautiful white shade, and it contrasts perfectly with the extra white trim. Now, you guys know I've been wanting to achieve a plant wall with all sorts of different frames of different shapes, sizes, and colors. And believe it or not, all these frames are thrifted, and pretty much everything else in this whole video is thrifted as well. Now, faux plants like this one, that little pick is from Hobby Lobby. You know, of course, I don't really like to buy my greenery from the thrift store. Sometimes I get lucky, but Hobby Lobby, their greenery is pretty affordable when you get it half off. Now, this beautiful gold frame is a larger frame, so I'm putting it front and center to really just bring your eye into the middle of the room, and I'm adding in 3 different pieces to give it some symmetry and balance. So that plant is actually real, and I am placing him in this cute little thrifted basket. And then over to the left, I do have another plant, but I totally forgot to. I totally forgot it was in the other room. So I just added a sweet little thrifted frame. And then I thought that these little milk glass jars are so darling, and I ended up putting a Hobby Lobby fern pick. I love how wily and I love how it branches out and cascades over that milk glass bottle. So that is my main centerpiece. Now I'm just continuing on to the other side, just trying to create, I like the hodgepodge look, but I sort of like to add the same amount of frames on either side of the center piece or center frame. Another sweet thing is to find little tea kettles or teapots at the thrift store and just put plants in them, real or fake, and that's what I did at that top frame. But I thought that the space was the wall was a little bit bare. So you guys, I am doing these floating books. I think that this looks so magical. I feel like this would be something out of a storybook or something out of Harry Potter. And I'm just wrapping it up with twine. So what I did is I screwed in little L brackets. You could probably see at the beginning of that clip. I screwed in little L brackets and just slid the bottom book. I opened the very back or bottom page of that book and slid it in, and that sort of created the base. As you can see, I'm doing it again on the other side, just a little bit higher. And I do wrap the books around with twine from top to bottom to secure it onto that L bracket, or else they would all just flop over. But I think wrapping it around with twine sort of adds that like old school newspaper vibe, or something that I don't know, it just reminds me of Harry Potter. So I'm living my own little cottage fantasy dream right now. But Cottage is very popular this year, so to tie in that more just romantic cottagey farmhouse feel, I'm adding this thrifted wicker sun hat. It's so sweet. Now, I believe that layering is the key to creating that cozy cottagey home that everyone is wanting this year. And so to just add another cozy factor, I'm adding in that little Moroccan candle. I have had this guy for the longest time, so I'm just hanging him up in the far corner with a little L bracket from Hobby Lobby to just really sweeten up that corner. Now, believe me when I say this, but if you want to achieve that cozy cottage look in your home, please be sure to keep your eye out for any and all picnic baskets at garage sales, estate sales, and Goodwill. I think that when you stack them like this, it is so super cozy and just the sweetest look ever. Now, to add some extra height and to fill in this really bare corner, I am adding a Liz-inspired lamp vignette. So Liz over at Traditions by the Seasons, she likes to place her lamps inside a basket and usually fill in that open space with a wreath or some sort of greenery. So I'm doing that here with this extra tall lamp, and I did change the color of it with this white chalk paint, and I placed it inside that sweet little crock, and I added my absolute favorite Hobby Lobby greenery wreath. Now I did add some more. You guys have seen these dried floral pampas grass from Hobby Lobby when it's half off. Those 3 large picks are only $15. It adds such a boho and just cottagey impact to any space. Alrighty, my sweet friends, moving on to the other corner, I'm creating my own little reading nook with my thrifted blue armchair. I think that this shade of blue is so perfect for this space. And I wanted to create my own little side table. So inside this picnic basket, it's perfect because that's where I keep my books and my devotionals. So I can just open it, read, and put it back in when I'm done. And that flat surface creates sort of a table-like effect. Now to raise it up, I added it on top of an upside down basket. I'm not joking you, I just use whatever I have. Now again, if you need to create a little side table in a pinch, or maybe you are wanting to do a cute little plant stand, literally just get 2 baskets, or what I did here was basket upside down on top, and then placed it picnic basket on top. And there you have your own little DIY side table. So easy. So again, just 2 baskets and stack them on top of each other. But anyways, on top of my large shutter, this large shutter is to hide the cord to the little crystal chandelier up above the corner right here. As you can see, I placed a shutter to hide the cord, but I added a little Hobby Lobby wreath to dress it up. I think it's so sweet and so precious. But anyways, you guys, moving on to my new favorite furniture piece. I'm so glad I finally got around to painting this little side table or buffet. But to dress it up, I'm adding in some more thrifted items, just to layer in all sorts of goodness. You guys know I love to layer window frames, picture frames, little wooden pieces. But I'm adding in this blue hydrangea floral arrangement. Now that beauty is from Home Goods a few years ago, but I'm adding in that blue to tie in with the blue books on the walls and my blue armchair. And again, to just dress it up, make it more cottagey, I'm adding in my favorite candle holder. This beehive cage candle holder is from Michael's. I think that it adds the perfect amount of rustic and just perfect for spring. I am in love with this piece. I don't think I'll ever get rid of it. But I'm adding in a finishing touch, this sweet little wreath with these white berries. That is from Hobby Lobby. And to dress up any of your wreaths or any of your floral arrangements, simply add a silk ribbon to give it that cottagey flair. Now, I think another cottagey flair is to add in garden balls. I love how I have two different ones right here to give it some visual interest and some texture. Found these from Hobby Lobby, but I think it just is perfect for this space. It really ties into that storybook feel that's going on in this office. I placed them on this mirror to just frame in this little corner of the table. Added in a little candle that I handmade. I got my business cards, and I am ready to get all of the important stuff done in this room.
it's plain to see the best thing in this life's for free, and that's so true now. And there I was with my world falling apart, hoping just to get by, without knowing it. I played it by heart, and now I sing, I'm with you, I'm with you. Oh, we're cruising down to Mexico. I'm turning up the radio, 'cause I'm with you now. You and me, we know that love is in the air, like the wind blowing through your hair. Oh, I'm with you now.
Alrighty, my sweet friends, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I hope it gave you lots of inspiring ideas. I hope it gave you the motivation to finally change that odd wall color to revamp a little nook or a little corner in your home. I feel like there's nothing that paint can't fix. I think with just simply changing the color of an item, whether it's a decor piece, a frame, a furniture piece, or the walls, I think it can make a huge difference, and it can spark all sorts of inspiration and ideas for your home decor. But anyways, I hope you guys have a fantastic week, and I will see you all on my next video.